Hi everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. We're going to bake another cake today. Pull up a chair and we'll get started with the recipe. This is Linda, and I'm going to bake a cream cheese cherry pound cake. Remember, everything has to be room temperature in most pound cakes. This is 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, full cream cheese, and under it is 3 sticks of butter, which is a cup and a half. Each stick is a cup. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this until it's all blended together. Then we'll bring you back. Alright. I'll let that beat about 2 minutes. The next thing going in is 3 cups of sugar, and I'm going to add it gradually. This is granulated sugar. Now I'll let that sugar beat from 5 to 7 minutes to get it good and mixed up in here. The next thing that's going in is 6 eggs, all room temperature. And you only let this beat until the yellow disappears. Because once you get the eggs in there, you gotta watch it. So that's the first one going in, and we'll be back when the 6th one's in. All right. Now I'm going to turn this on just slowly. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and because this is going to have cherries in it, I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of almond, just because cherries and almond go so good together. And just make sure that it's all mixed well. And preheat your oven to 300. And go ahead and grease and flour a bundt or tube pan, whichever you choose to use. There we go. As soon as that gets mixed in, the flour goes in. Make sure those extracts are mixed good. I'm just going to scoop this up a bit. Alright, you're going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to turn it off to do that. Get some of these bowls out of the way. Alright, so it's 3 cups of flour. Preheat your oven to 300. Three cups of all-purpose flour. I'll put first cup in. And I'll bring you back when they all incorporate. Alright, I have greased and floured my My new tube pan. This is a tube pan. It's 18 cup capacity. It's made especially for pound cakes and angel food cake, and the reason being that I only had one tube pan, and the last cake I made in it, when I turned it out, I noticed the inside of the pan was white, and flecks of that white coating was in the bottom of my cake. So I threw it away. And I bought one that I felt like I would not have a problem with as far as that happening. So I'm going to take about 2/3 maybe of this batter and put it down in this cake pan. And I have some cherries here. And these are sweet cherries. They were in a jar, but you can get sweet cherries in a can. And however many you choose to put in there, I used the whole jar. And I rinsed them off. I drained them off, and then I rinsed them because I didn't want the cherry juice to stain the inside of my cake. Now, I don't know. I mean, I let them drain a long time too. I washed them, rinsed them off after that. But I'm going to place these in here by hand. And all of them are going in this layer. They've been draining a long time. They may still stain, but you know, there's nothing I can do about that. If it does, it does. Simple as that. Okay, that's all the cherries. And what I'm going to do, come on. I'm going to get that out of there. I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to start swirling these cherries till I get them worked into that 2/3 of batter. I'm just going to swirl them, and you want to, you know, kind of keep your eye on them so that you don't get them all clumped up in one place. Just swirl it around, and don't let them get on top of each other. You can kind of poke them down too. And you don't have to be real particular with it, but you do want it to be pretty when you cut it. I hope I got them all separated enough that they're going to be pretty inside this cake. Okay. Now I'm going to take the last of the batter and put it on top. And I'm going to drop this batter in because I want to make sure that, you know, it distributes properly. go. And the reason you put 2/3 of the batter in first is because you don't want all these cherries to sink to the bottom, and hopefully when we cut it they won't be. We will soon find out, won't we? Alright. I told you to preheat your oven to 300, and this is going in, and for an hour and a half. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth this out. Try to cover up those cherries. And then when the cake gets done, I'm going to, of course, let it sit in the pan for about 10 minutes. I'm going to turn it out, and I'm going to let it sit for a little while before I cut it for you all. And I'm going to try to clean this pan up a little bit. But there you go. So we'll be back in a little bit. Hi guys, we're back. We have a beautiful pound cake here. I let it came out of the pan beautifully. And I've let it totally cool. And now I'm gonna I don't usually do this, but we're gonna make a glaze for it. This is about a cup of confectionery sugar, powdered sugar, icing sugar, whatever, however you choose to refer to it. And I'm adding some water. And I'm going to add, this is a couple of tablespoons of melted butter. I didn't substitute. I always use butter. Even when I'm not baking, just for the house, I use butter. I just like the taste of it, and it's better for you. So we've got a couple tablespoons of that in there. And there's cherries in that cake. And I chose to put a little bit of, I'm going to put a little bit of, I don't know what that is, a little something in there. Well, I'm going to put a little bit of orange extract in here, and I'm going to do it because orange and cherry go so well together. And I'm starting off, I don't know, that might have been a half a tablespoon, I'm not sure. Now that is going to bother me till I get it out, whatever it may be. Alright, let's see. Definitely enough, not too much, so you might want to start with a half a teaspoon. Now I'm just going to let it drizzle on the cake like we always do. Sam is so ready to taste this cake. And see, we're just we're not going to pay a whole lot of attention to the design. I mean, you know, this is a glaze. It just falls where it may. Just let it go over the cake, and you know, a cup was about perfect. Now this will harden because of the butter, and that's perfectly all right. That's the way I'd like it. Try to even it out here. There. That looks good to me. Sam, he's right here waiting, and we're going to cut this. Got a little plate for him. And I have no idea what this looks like inside, y'all. Remember, I said I was afraid the cherries would all fall to the bottom. And I hope they didn't, but if they did, we'll just have to live with it. It's nice and crusty. I can't lay it up on top of the cake because of the...
Woo, doggy, look at there.
Look at that.
Woo, that looks good. You know,
Thank goodness it didn't fall. It's just got cherries in it. It's a beautiful cake. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous
you're
cake.
dripping that icing.
Well, here we go. Sam the man's gonna taste it.
Oh yeah, you know I love these kind of cherries, these tart cherries.
You know, I told you all they were sweet cherries, but they're not. They are sour cherries. In fact, I saved the jar so y'all could look at it. And this is it right here. I'm going to try to hold this so you can see. You see it says dark Morello cherries. And it was in a 1 pound jar. And like I told you, I drained it. And then I rinsed the cherries and I let them drain. So, cherries and orange go good together. So how is it, Sam?
Very good. Real moist texture, real... It's like, it's real smooth and moist. And the cherries and the orange do complement each other. It's a very delicious cake. It sure is.
Good.
I can't find anything wrong with it.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you got this crunch here, you know, from the outside, and the inside is so smooth and moist.
I'm going to try to lift this up so they can, but I don't think they can. But there it is, guys.
If you like sweets and like cakes, you'll love this.
A cream cheese cherry pound cake. And I hope you all try it and love it. Thank you for coming in today and spending part of your day with me. I always appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up if you like this. And please subscribe if you like my recipes. Subscribe to my channel and let me know that you do. Send me an email if you have any, or send me a little message. If you have any questions, I'm always eager to answer them. Until next time, you all take care, and God bless.